and welcome to this edition of School Notes. I'm Natalie Kidd. We start off with a very special visitor who came to Hampton earlier this month. Ambassador Minwa Maluga from South Africa toured the city and visited Eton Fundamental Middle School. Ms. Foster, an English teacher at Eton, had her students give a Kahoots game demonstration for the ambassador.
Your Excellency, good morning.
How are you?
I'm well.
Good.
Welcome to Hampton.
We've had the awesome opportunity of having His Excellency Ambassador Malangu to visit with us to commemorate our partnership and our sister city relationship with Pietermaritzburg, South Africa.
Is everybody in?
He was able to tour our school and visit with some of our students to participate and see how we incorporate technology into the classroom. And he delivered some very inspiring words to our students to encourage them to continue with their education and to always strive for the best.
The message that he said, it was pretty inspiring. I was really into it when he was saying it. He was right. Education is an important thing that we can have because my grandma always says nobody can take away your education. That's like the one thing that you have and that you will always have. So I thought that was really cool. It made me want to do more in school and actually get my grades up.
This is a wonderful thing because that's where you prepare the children actually to ready themselves to go for their tertiary institution or tertiary education. Now the partnership that we have with the city of Hampton and Pietermaritzburg, it's a wonderful one because it just makes us to understand how can we work together, country to country or city to city, accumulate the knowledge that we did not have, learn cross-cultural issues that we did not have, empower our young ones to understand how the world has evolved and how the world is working, and exposing each other to the things that we didn't know. So this visit has been an eye-opener to me, and I've been very much excited to be here and to learn, and hoping they are also learning a lot from South Africa.
Langley Elementary School celebrated its 75th anniversary in a big way. A carnival with games and a petting zoo was set up outside, and students created an international museum inside the school. Visitors tasted samples of food from other countries and learned a little bit about each country.
Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, good day, guten tag, konnichiwa.
Langley Elementary opened its doors in 1942, so this is the 75th school year, 75th class, and we have really owned it this school year. We are a very diverse, culturally diverse school with our EL population and our local population of kiddos.
I like the fun. There's so much fun things to do, and I love reading.
So we have each class this year owned a country. So in the hallways you're seeing Belize and China and Greece and pretty much tons of countries that really represent kiddos who are here or who have been here too.
It's really fun here, and I also just love to play and talk to my friends. I really like math. I like that subject.
We have our fun carnival going on that our PTA has really just owned and created. We've got petting zoos and bounce houses and games for kids to come out, young and old. We're having folks who went here in 1950s coming out to celebrate with us today, and former teachers and former administrators and former students, young and old.
I think that it's just to take in everything, enjoy it while you can, because it goes away. It's fleeting, and think of how wonderful the school is, and that stays with you for the rest of your life. Look at me. I'm 72 years old, and I have not been in this school since I graduated in the 6th grade, and it's been thrilling to be here and see things like almost like they were back then. It's like going back in time.
Aberdeen, Burbank, and Smith Elementary School students were recipients of free books from Hampton Opportunities, a community outreach through Freedom Life Church. Students received the books before they left on spring break.
Charlie, the ranch dog, or you like that dog?
We do a lot of independent reading in school, but we can't get enough time during the school day. So we need kids to have books in their homes. So when we shared that with them, they said that they would like to help the schools. And so Burbank was already a school that they were partnering with, and Aberdeen and Smith were schools that they were interested in starting to partner with. And they provided the funding to support over 800 students having 2 books to read over spring break.
I like mystery, I like fantasy, I like humor. Those are like 3 books I really like. I'm happy because books are like my thing I do. I have a bookshelf at home and I have a whole bunch of books out there. Children's books, other cooking books. I'm going to read them over spring break because I like books like this, and I think it's very fun to read, and then I'll know about it so I could tell somebody and persuade them to maybe read the book.
We have to ensure that our students are reading on grade level by the time they leave 3rd grade. This helps them make the transition into 4th grade and beyond. In grades 1, 2, and 3, they're learning how to read, and in 4th grade and above, they're reading to learn. So it's really important that our students have early literacy opportunities inside of school and outside of school to ensure that they are reading on grade level and ready for 4th grade and beyond.
I chose scary stories to tell in the dark because I go on a lot of Boy Scout trips and camping trips. So I thought this book would be good for like telling scary stories because usually we do a lot of those. And I chose Confessions of a Gym Class Dropout because it just looked really funny from the cover, and I flipped through it pages. It looked like it had some funny pictures, including this one picture where looks like his kid is trying to talk to his dad, but he imagines his dad saying blah 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 blah. I do because instead of going on my Xbox a lot, I just like to read stories, and it just takes me to a whole nother world when I do it.
Nearly 1,500 freshmen committed to graduate in 2021 during HCS's first ever Commitment to Graduate ceremony. Students promise to dream big, take their lives in bold directions, envision greatness in themselves, and seize every opportunity they can to achieve it. Their families, teachers, administrators, and community members joined by pledging to help them fulfill their commitment. Phillips Elementary School held a career fair with a variety of vendors for students. They had a chance to talk to people from different professional careers and learn what kinds of skills they will need for those jobs.
Say this word. It's called kuumba. Kuumba. Kuumba means creativity. You use your brain.
Well, first, I'm just ecstatic of the fact that the volunteers wanted to come, and we had several. We had the Hampton City Schools or Hampton City Police Department that came in and talked with the students. We had a realtor, we had a pharmacist. So we had a lot of different people who just took time out of their busy day to spend time with us. I believe that career days are very important to students because it shows the connection of day-to-day life, day-to-day things that we have to do as they become adults, and just to make sure they understand the relevancy of a great education.
So far, I've been looking at more the stuff that would help me when I get older, because I was planning to be either a scientist or an inventor. So I've been going by the people that would work with medicine and math. I also learned that some of the jobs out there, they have harder things to do than maybe some of the others.
Hampton Education Foundation is participating in the region-wide Give Local 757 Day on May 8th. Funds raised will directly benefit teachers and students in Hampton City Schools who apply for grants and scholarships from the HEF. A donation can make a great impact on a child's education. Visit givelocal757.org to learn more about the Day of Giving. Sims Middle School is putting on a play called Cheaters. It doesn't pay to cheat on a test. You can catch the play on May 3rd and 4th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium at Sims. Next, let's take a look at what everyone is sharing on our social media outlets. On Facebook, 4th graders from Cary Elementary School cleaned up trash around the school property. They collected 3 bags of trash. At Armstrong School for the Arts, students from Michelle Bauer's kindergarten class earned brag tags for good grades, positive behavior, and helping others. Students are nominated by their peers for the award. Bethel High School Student Council donated more than $200 HCS Run for the Stage 5K. The school held a pennies war to raise funds. And on Twitter, Miss Coolbear's dual enrollment geology class at Kickton High School enjoyed learning at Bell Island in Richmond. A group of volunteers from the USS Gerald R. Ford spent the day at Barron Elementary reading to students and cleaning up around school grounds. We're grateful to have so many community partners to help us in and around our schools. Remember, you can keep up with all the happenings around the division by connecting to Hampton City Schools on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Use the hashtag WeAreHCS when you have something you want to share with us. Lastly, we visit our youngest learners at Moton Early Childhood Center. The students spent the week learning about recycling and reusing items. They planted seeds, made recyclable art, and pledged to be a friend of the earth.
Earth Day is a perfect opportunity for preschool students to learn about recycling. We teach about safety, we teach about nutrition, we teach about wellness, and I think we should teach about Earth Day so that children will learn to respect Mother Earth. I like to encourage our parents to allow children to help them with recycling efforts at home. Read books about recycling, reusing, and anything that is dealing with Earth Day.
Moton has been getting the Green School Award the last 4 years by the Hampton Clean Commission. And for the last 2 consecutive years, we've got the Excellence in Education of Environmental Awareness Award from the city, as well as the Green School Awards. We are very proud of these awards because we feel that we have taught our children a valuable lesson to take care of our earth so it will be there for them to enjoy as adults.
Thanks so much for checking out this edition of School Notes. Remember, it's every child, every day, whatever it takes. See you next time.